Hey guys, we're here with Kristina, the creator of Cape of Spirits. Kristina, you entered a contest last year with this brand new story, won, and now you're this big name on Webtoons. Tell us about that story, how you got there, and how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, so Cape of Spirits, it was done through, I entered it in the 2018 Webtoons contest. I contacted my friend to help me write it, and then it was just like a for fun idea for a fake video game, and it just turned into a comic, and it just grew from there.
Now, you make it sound really easy. You're just like, oh, we were late. We just decided to try it out.
Yeah.
How long had you had the idea for the story? Because you can't just create an award-winning story.
Yeah.
So how long had you been working and mulling over the story?
So I would say, like, let's say the prequel story. We had this idea maybe for a couple years, but the character designs and the world building was actually almost 10 years old. Just like one of those, in high school and college, just designed a few those OC characters, and then I never really grew from it. But my writer helped me a lot to make the story for it. So we had the prequel story kind of done, but then for the contest, we decided to do like the sequel story. Yeah.
How far in advance did you plan out this story? Obviously, you're working on something for this contest, but you're like, whatever happens, Did you say let's give it a try, even if we don't win? Let's run with this. So how far out story-wise had you planned?
I'll be completely honest, not that far. Like the episodes we had for the contest was planned for what was required of the contest, so like 5 to 8 episodes. But that kind of gave a lot of room to like take the story in many different ways we might want it to. Yeah. So.
As you decided to get into this, what were you doing at that point in your life? Because for a lot of comic creators, it's a full-time job. So where were you that you're like, nope, we're doing this now. This is it.
Yeah. So that time I was working on another hobby webcomic, which was on Discover Canvas, called Fictional Skin, and then that comic was doing relatively well, that I can sell merchandise off of. So I did a lot of convention selling, did like freelance art, and that was basically what I was doing, because even the hobby comic took a lot of time. And then by the time the contest came over, I was like, I had to put everything aside for the contest, or else like it'd be so hard to do, make out that much work for the contest.
So you were doing this hobby comic over on the Canvas side of things.
Yeah.
But what specifically about Webtoon drew you to it? Because a lot of people, they try putting comics up on their own website, or they do it through like DeviantArt. But you're here at Webtoon. What brought you here?
So Webtoon, that's a good question. So for my hobby webcomic, I think back then I knew nothing about posting comics. Like I posted just like fan art, on Tumblr, DeviantArt. So I actually asked some friends who were like active in webcomicking, and I was like, where can I post this? I was like, Tumblr? They're like, no, try Tapas or Webtoons. So I tried both of them, and like it's crazy how much like audience there is in Webtoons, and that kind of encouraged me a lot to keep posting on Webtoons.
How has your experience been since you've started there?
I can't even describe. Like I didn't know. I can't believe I met this much other creators, other readers. I frequent the convention scene a lot. I sell like some personal work, and it's really cool to see people come to my table and see in person like that they read my stuff before. And I think that's just like thanks to Webtoons.
How has it coming to the conventions and meeting fans? How has that been for you? And 5 years ago, would you have believed you'd be at this point meeting people who are like in love with your work?
No. Before, I guess, in terms of the convention scene, I've been doing that for a while, but just like selling fan art, and people like who kind of I guess I had somewhat of an online presence who kind of remember my fan art. But for an original art, it's a completely different experience. It feels more personal. And then I love seeing the same people like the next year and they come back, you know. So I think that can be only gained through like webcomics, webtoons and stuff. Yeah.
And then last question for fans of the series.
Yeah.
What changes? What any hints or teases or things moving forward in the story can they expect?
Story? Where do I start? You can expect. We're gonna focus a lot more on our main character. A lot more a personal side of him. We're gonna explain more of how the coins work. You know, think of like almost like the battle system. We just got a taste of it in the first season, so expect a lot more of that in the second season.
Last question then.
Yeah.
Are you working on a video game version of this? Because, I mean, I think people who are reading this would love to play it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be. I actually had people ask, like, can I make like a game out of this? I'm like, man, like, let me like put the story together a little more, and then yeah. But my friend actually made like pixel. You know, like the old school pixel art. And then I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, it's like the classic RPG, because that's what my influence was, like classic RPGs. Yeah.
Okay, guys, you heard it here. Totally confirmed, not confirmed, but the video game is coming. That's what she just said.
Soon, 2000 something.
2000 something.
Yeah.
Right, Kristina, thank you so much for spending some time with us, guys. And make sure you follow her. Where can they follow you? Social media, stuff like that.
You can follow me on Twitter under Hakuku. You can follow me on Instagram, Hukaka. And yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.